Let's bring in John Yoo, former Deputy Assistant Attorney General, now a UC Berkeley law professor. John, great to have you on the show. I want to play some sound here of Chuck Schumer because he says that the Trump administration, by doing this, is intimidating judges. Watch.
Trump wants to be king. A king doesn't have a constitution. A king just does whatever he wants, and beyond, he just goes along with them. They're trying to intimidate judges. This is not the first time. No. This is a constitutional crisis.
The judge, John Yoo, I mean, allegedly broke the law. Felony broke the law here.
Trace, I'm afraid those people in Wisconsin and this judge have not read the Constitution. The Constitution says federal law, and that includes immigration law, is the supreme law of the land. State officials, whether they're judges, officers, legislators, have no right to get in the way and deny the enforcement of federal law. Further, a state judge doesn't have the right, just like you and I don't have the right, Trace, to pick and choose what federal laws we want to obey and which ones we don't. If this judge can harbor an illegal alien who is validly sought for arrest by federal officials, why doesn't she also have the right to conceal Luigi Manzoni, the killer? Why doesn't she have the right to conceal drug dealers and drug cartel mafia members? There's no right of any of us to say we're going to pick and choose which federal laws we're going to obey and which ones not. She has to obey all of them.
What I find fascinating, John, and Garrett Tenney put this on the screen. I want to put it back up there because the sign is still at the courthouse now. And she put this up outside her door at the courtroom and says, if any attorney, witness, coordinator, or other official knows or believes that a person feels unsafe coming to the courtroom, 615, please notify the branch 31 clerk to request court appearance via Zoom. Sounds like they were laying the groundwork for this, planning to be able to kind of do this stuff. It just doesn't seem appropriate to me, John. You would know more than I. What do you think about the sign?
Look, no state official has to actively cooperate with federal law and federal law enforcement, but they don't have the right to obstruct either. And this judge, I don't think she's learned her lesson about actively hiding someone and helping them escape. So this Zoom notice seems to be an effort by her to still test the limits of how far she can go in obstructing federal officers and doing their sworn duty. She is not allowed to do that under the supremacy clause of the Constitution.
I wonder, John, what is the left, what are the Democrats thinking? Because they believe, when you look at their sit-ins and you look at all their comments, they believe they have a compelling argument here that the judge did the right thing, that was doing the right thing for society. What's their argument in your assessment?
I think they're calling on disobedience. They love the idea here of civil disobedience to federal law, civil disobedience to people who are acting under valid legal authority. They love the idea of protesting the government, of protesting. But if they want to change things, we have elections. We have a political system and a political process. If they don't like the way immigration law is being enforced, then Chuck Schumer should do something. He's a senator. He's the minority leader of Congress. That's where the founders wanted people who disagree with the federal law to go. What they don't want is people refusing to obey valid laws and valid federal law enforcement officials.
I want to sneak this in if I can. This is Tom Homan. He said the following, and I think it's interesting.
And ICE has been clear, we're targeting public safety threats and national security threats. I can't believe there's any elected official, and especially a judge, that doesn't believe we should be doing that, and they should be helping us. When you cross that line to impediment or knowingly harboring, concealing an illegal alien from ICE, you will be prosecuted, judge or not.
Just for the record, John Yoo, the suspect that she was helping allegedly get out the back door is accused of beating, strangling, suffocating his roommate and another person. I mean, and there's a felony immigration violation there. Final comments from you.
Look, law enforcement are prioritizing to find and remove the worst people, the people who are already committed crimes, who are violent. This state judge doesn't have the right to review which cases she thinks should be enforced and which ones shouldn't be enforced by the federal government. If she wants to do that, she should go get herself appointed to the federal bench, not think she can do this as a state court judge.
John Yoo, good to have you on the show. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.